There is an international plan to reduce carbon emissions to zero in 2060. And while Europe keeps building nuclear power stations and the US keeps burning fossil fuels, China actually made a huge step forward in carbon emissions reduction. The Keila power station seemed to be impossible to build when it was first announced in 2016, but as of now, the hybrid hydro-solar power station has already produced its first kilowatts of completely green energy. So the Keila power station is located in the Yalong River basin in Sichuan province. One of the most extraordinary things is that it's placed in the mountains and the altitude is between 4,000 and 4,600 meters. This is why a lot of experts in the world were expressing doubts that the station could be constructed at all. So the Keila power station covers an area of 16 million square meters. This can be compared to more than 2,000 standard football fields. The majority of this area is covered by modern, efficient solar panels. The heart of the project is the hydropower station that takes the energy of the mountain river and converts it into electricity. Also, the unstable energy of solar panels is fed directly into the hydropower station and is regulated by its equipment. So the output is the stabilized and powerful source of energy that is directed into China's supply system. This hybrid works perfectly at all seasons, producing relatively more energy in summer, but even in winter at this altitude, solar panels are pretty efficient because the sky is hardly ever covered with clouds. The projected capacity is 2 billion kilowatt-hours of electricity annually. The installed capacity is 1 million kilowatts, and the power plant is projected to cover the needs of approximately 700,000 to 1 million households. This is approximately 2 Philadelphia cities, or 1 Berlin. One of the problems of the project is the altitude. It's extremely difficult to deliver the equipment to construct such a power station at this place, especially when it comes to large turbines of hydropower station. So they had to improve road infrastructure first. Also, a lot of special equipment is engineered specifically for this project by Chinese companies because traditional hydropower equipment or simple solar panels just won't work in these conditions. The huge problem is the weather. It's extremely cold here at this altitude and the traditional solar panels are not made to work under such temperatures. Huawei company that developed solar panels for this project claims that they engineered a special type of panels that can work at this altitude and withstand temperatures of up to minus 40 or 50 degrees Celsius. Also, the low air pressure is not a problem for them. As a result, these panels produce more electricity under such conditions and are relatively easy to maintain and repair. Chinese experts counted that the construction of the Keila hybrid power station will substitute about 600,000 tons of coal burning annually. If you think that's a lot and China is becoming carbon neutral thanks to this power station, then you are wrong. The annual coal consumption in China has been steadily growing and will reach about 4 billion tons in 2024. China predictably takes the first place in the world in terms of the amount of burned coal, so the Keila power station is basically a drop in the sea. So what Keila power station shows is that it may be beneficial to build hybrid power stations that use hydropower systems and also solar energy solutions that would balance each other. Also, such power stations will most likely be constructed in unpopulated areas, high in mountains where mountain rivers can provide us with more hydropower energy, so the project will not interfere with populated areas or take the land that could potentially be used for other purposes. One question is if the remote location will take up the maintenance and operation costs. It most likely will, so this should be considered as a serious disadvantage. But still, the Keila power station shows that it's possible to move forward with carbon neutral technologies even with the current level of their development. The station costs about $800 million to construct and launch. Also, the operation costs are going to be tough, with about 3,000 people working in highland remote areas, and with the price of electricity at about 10 cents per kilowatt, it doesn't make much sense to construct such projects. They will probably never be economically justified. But we still need to move to the carbon-neutral future, and Kela Power Station is a bright step towards it.